Hello, my friends, and welcome to another reading video. All right, we are going to continue working on our words that have the double O's that make the ooh and the sound. Say that with me. Ooh and I know, it sounds a little silly when we say it by itself. So let's break down these words together. We're going to start with the oohs. Ready? Ooh, roof. All together. Roof. Good. We have per, oof, proof, proof. Listen to that. Roof, proof. Yep, they rhyme. Let's try one more. Spa, oof. I know it's a little shiny. Spoof. All together. Spoof. So once we knew we had the oof, all we did was change the beginning sounds. See how easy it is when we know a word, when we have rhyming words? All we have to do is change little pieces. We can read a whole brand new word. It's amazing. That's why we practice. Make sure you're saying it out loud with me at home. Okay, now let's try some sounds. Ready? Ba, k, book. All together. Book. Good. Let's try again. Ka, k, cook. All together. Cook. Last one. Ready? Ker, crook. All together, crook. Nice job, my friends. And remember, once we have the ook, all we do is change that b, k, and kr. You've got new words. You get to read faster and learn new words and get through stories quicker. It's amazing. That's why we practice. Hopefully you were saying all of that out loud with me at home. Now we're going to practice our reading words. Goodness gracious, Mrs. Sae-Wong. Our sight words. Ready? Say it with me. Does. Another. Wash. Some. My dog does not like to go in the rain. We learned that over the weekend when it was raining. Does. Another. There might be another storm coming in before we get back to that warm, lovely weather. Another. Wash. We will not wash our cars until these storms are done because they just keep getting dirty. Some. The storms are important though because we need some water in our lakes and rivers. All right, let's say them rapid fire. Ready? Does. Another. Wash. Some. All right, friends, let's switch over and talk about today's work. All right, my friends, here's what we need today. We need to talk about our reading logs. We are going to work on some sight words. We have a worksheet to complete in our ELA work number 4. And we're going to do some work in our Unit 9 magazine. So go ahead and hit pause, grab those 4 books, grab something to write with, and come on back when you're ready. All right, if you're back with me, that tells me you have all the things. Let's get started on our reading log. Just as a reminder this week, we are working on our information through photographs reading log. You are going to read your book, of course. Write the title of the book so I know what you're reading. And then you're going to draw something you learned from the photographs in the text. Remember, photographs are pictures. So what are the pictures telling us in the story? Sometimes pictures are of animals or people. Sometimes it gives us the setting. We can see the beautiful forest or the lake or the ocean, whatever it might be. Just tell me something that those pictures tell you in your stories. If you have any questions, if this is a little confusing, make sure you let me know. I know many of you were showing me you already had some of these boxes filled in. Mwah, I love it. It's beautiful and fantastic. But if you're a little confused about what information those photographs are telling you or how they're helping you, let me know so we can brainstorm together. We'll come up with some ideas together. All right, friends? Next thing, we are going to talk about our sight words, of course. We are almost done with our sight words page. We're almost done with everything, which is kind of exciting and sad all at the same time because that means our learning time together is coming to an end. But let's finish strong, okay? Today, the first word we're working on is study. I'll give everybody a minute to flip open to study. All right. If you need more time, just hit pause. and come back when you're ready. Let's say the word together. Are you ready? Study. Let's read the sentence together. I study in the library. Awesome. We're going to write it. Find it. Write it again, just because writing it is awesome. And draw me a picture. Hit pause, work on study. Come back when you're ready. All right, if you're back with me, that tells me you're done with study. Turn the page. And the next word we're working on today is the word still. Say that with me. Still. Let's read the sentence together. Is he still sleeping? Holy moly, sleeping the day away, sleepyhead. Write the word still. Find it. Write it. And draw it. Maybe you want to draw a picture of your sleepy face on the mornings when you don't want to get out of bed and your mom's like, are you still sleeping? You can draw me an adorable picture of your sleepy face. But go ahead and finish working on still and come back when you're ready. All right, friends, if you're back with me, that tells me you're done with still. Let's keep moving forward. Okay, in our ELA work number 4 book, we are going to open up all the way to page 39. We're going to continue working on those oohs and uhs. I know it sounds so silly when we say it by itself, but it is what it is. We have to practice. All right, go ahead and hit pause if you need some more time to find page 39. We're going to keep moving forward. Of course, though, first things first. First, we have to stop and put our name at the top. I write my name, and of course, because we all watch Number Corner, we know today is 5-25-21. I know we did one of these last week, but let's refresh our memory. We're going to read all of the words in our word bank, and then you are going to decide if the word is going to fit with a moon, so it has the ooh sound, or if it fits with book and it has the sound. So does it have the ooh sound or the sound? So let's read the words together. Read them with me at home so you can hear if it has ooh or Ready? Brook. Hook. Room. Spoon. Tooth. Foot. Pool. Shook. Took. Zoo. So, let's pick the very first one. Brook. Does that sound like a moon or a book? Brook. Has more of the sound, right? Brook. Good. How about room? Say that with me. Room. Does that sound like moon or book? Room. I hear it too. It sounds like moon. It has the ooh sound. So we're going to write room right here. So that's what you're going to do. Go through and finish sorting the words. If you need to hear me say them again, just rewind real quick and say them with me again. When you're done sorting all of the words into the 2 boxes, I also want you to write a sentence using one of these words with the ooh or sound. So picking one of the words from the word bank, give me a super thoughtful, detailed sentence. So hit pause, finish page 39, come back when you're ready. All right, friends, if you're back with me, that tells me you're all done with page 39. Make sure when you're all done with today's reading video, you head on over to Seesaw and send me a picture. Okay, lastly, let's open up our Unit 9 magazine. We're going to open up to page 24, where we get to read Pay and Play at the Zoo. very appropriate since we got to go on that virtual field trip yesterday to the San Diego Zoo. That was fun. I just wish we could have seen more animals. They were all so sleepy. They were hiding. Nobody was out playing, but that's okay. It was still kind of neat to see that all of their different enclosures, their home. All right, if you need a little more time, just hit pause, friends, and then come back when you're ready. We are going to read Pay and Play at the Zoo. Then we're going to turn the page, and you're going to tell me your opinion. What is your favorite animal? And you're going to tell me why. And then finally, we're going to do some dictation on the oohs and uhs that we're practicing this week. So as we read the story, I want you thinking about what is your favorite animal, and you're going to need to tell me why. You can't just say, my favorite animal is the rhinoceros. Okay, well, that's great. But now why? So I could say, if I were Mr. Sae-Wong, he would say, my favorite animal is the rhinoceros because they're called the chubby unicorns. Or my favorite animal is the rhinoceros because they're big and strong and scary. I might say, my favorite animal is the elephant because they're smart and kind, but also big and strong. So we're going to use those words, that because, to explain our opinion and explain how we feel. But we'll talk about that in a minute. I just want that in your brain so you're thinking about it while we read. Let's go back to the story. Pay and Play at the Zoo. I want you to really pay attention to any of the words with the double O's. We're not going to have to underline or circle. I just really want you listening. So if you're listening and you're saying it and saying it with me, you're getting that practice of the oohs and uhs because it makes a difference knowing which sound to make. Okay? Pay and Play at the Zoo. Going on a field trip. Going to the zoo. The zoo! The zoo! Whoop-de-doo! We pay for our tickets. We enter the gate. The bears are enormous. The bat cave is great. Look, there are monkeys, a zebra, some deer. We buy some giraffe food from the cashier. We feed the giraffe. What fun! Whoop-de-doo! We talk to her, touch her. We feed her calf too. Her long purple tongue slurps, slurps, and flicks. She pays us back with wet thank you licks. Ooh, I don't know if I'd want to touch a giraffe tongue. You'd have to be kind of brave. But it might be kind of neat too. So what a fun story. The kids went on a field trip to the zoo. Kind of like we did, right? Except we didn't get to go to the zoo. We had to do a virtual field trip, but still pretty cool. They got to see some of the animals out in their enclosure and the bats hanging in the cave. Other animals that were out in the open. And then they got to feed the giraffes. And there's the mom giraffe. And did we notice that word calf? We feed her calf too. Well, a calf is a baby animal. A lot of animals, their babies are called calves. So that was what that word was. Calf is a baby giraffe. That rhymed and I didn't even mean to. Mrs. Sae-Wong's hilarious. All right. As we read Pay and Play at the Zoo, did we think about our favorite animal? Did we think about what kind of animal we would love to see or maybe pet or hang out with? It could be a teeny tiny pet. It could be a humongous pet. It could be the tiniest of animals. It could be the meanest of animals. It could be a reptile, an amphibian, whatever your favorite animal is. Just remember, we need to always answer when we're talking about the opinion in I think, I feel, or in my opinion, right? Because we need people to know this is what I think or feel, and it's just my opinion. It's not right or wrong. It's just what I think. So I think blank is the best because, and don't forget that because explains our opinion. I can't just say, I like elephants. Okay. Why? I need more information. I like elephants because they're big and smart and strong. Okay? Kaden might say, I think snakes are the best because they slither and slime on the ground. Kane might say, I feel that leopard geckos are the best animal because I have one as a pet. There's all different reasons to have a feeling or an opinion. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to tell me about your favorite animal. I think, I feel, in my opinion. Tell me that you are feeling or thinking something. And then you're going to use because to give me that reason why. So go ahead and hit pause. Give me your sentence on what your favorite animal is. Give me some juicy details about why you think that, and come on back when you're ready. All right, if you're back with me, that tells me you have answered your opinion writing piece. Now we're going to head on over to page 27. We're going to work on some dictation. So just like we've been doing for, I don't know, the last many weeks now, there is one box for 2 letters. And those 2 letters are going to be the letters that make the ooh or sound this week. So the first picture is the picture of the moon. Say that with me. Moon. Good. So write out the way that you hear moon, making sure that the letters that make the ooh sound go right here. Okay, number 2 is a picture of a book. Book. So one more time. Spell out the word book, and the letters going in this middle box make the sound. Okay, number 3. And if I'm going too fast, you can always hit pause. Number 3, say the word with me. Bloom. Bloom. Flowers bloom in the sunlight. Write the word bloom. Okay, number 4. Are you ready? Shook. The ground shook when the elephants ran by. Shook. Okay, and then number 5 is our sentence. Are you ready? The boy stood in the cool brook. Listen again. The boy stood in the cool brook. Okay, I'll say it one more time, and then you can always rewind if you need to hear it again. The boy stood in the cool brook. All right, friends, that is it. Make sure you head on over to Seesaw when you're all done and send me a picture of page 26 and 27. I want to know your favorite animals, and I want to see that you are getting the hang of your oohs and oohs. If you have any questions, always let me know. I will see you all a little bit later. Bye, friends.